Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Okay, where is everyone? Hello, the other morning. Okay, we'll wait for more people to join and then we can start. Hello, Maria. Hello, favorite time of the day. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Right, okay. What a nice price action. I mean, you feel a bit gutted when. Well, before I start, you can see my screen and hear me nice and clear. Hello, Steve. Morning, afternoon. Can somebody please confirm my screen and my voice is loud and clear? Very clear. Okay. Thank you so much, Maria. Right. Okay. Let's start. Okay. I mean, hopefully you've seen my outlook that I posted on Sunday. We actually achieved the target I was looking for this week, previous week low, and this weekly fair value gap. We tapped into it. And hi, Gomez. So the draw on liquidity and the target for this week is already been met. Means it doesn't mean the price won't go further down. It means if I'm looking for a price this week, that already been met. We have this fair value gap and this all-time high before. Obviously, that's CISD for the higher time frame, and this fair value gap. If price keeps sliding, we have this drawn liquidity here, and then obviously tap into this fair value gap. Weekly, of course, it's like a broken record. I keep saying it. So obviously, we are in this fair value gap, and let's see what happened here. And we are still in this range anyways. We haven't broken the range. Daily, this fair value, I don't know which this. Okay. Daily, looking, I mean, rubbish since yesterday, but let's see. And if we grab enough liquidity to go up, or we have some more juice to the downside, that's I'll be watching. I'm not looking any longs as of here. Let's see, because we are about to invert some lower time frame fair value gaps, and then obviously I'll on based off that I'll take my decision. So far it's a good reaction. So far it's a good reaction of this fair value gap, and so let's see what happens. 4 hour I'm watching. If we leave this fair value gap here, and we have another 29 or 30 minutes, 10 o'clock to this, or what I'm watching is, for example, if we leave this fair value gap here, 10 o'clock, and then price go back, sweep this 4 hour candle high, go back into this fair value gap, and then we can get a reversal at 10:30 reversal. So if we're going to leave this fair value gap and before 10 candle close like this, and then the next scenario what I'll be looking for is the next candle open, go sweep the highs, tap into this fair value gap, and I'll see if the price reject from there, and I'll be targeting back all these levels again, right? This is obviously this is not confirmed till it happens. We have to watch it, how the price reacts. 90 minutes fair value gap here, we are inside this 90-minute fair value gap. It's now been inverted. So this is what I'm waiting for. If the price able to close above this line, this is a previous day, previous week low, sorry. So if the price candle close above this, obviously we're leaving some fair value gap here, and then maybe tap into some sort of this fair value gap, and then we'll start looking for this 4-hour fair value gap and these highs, at least for the shorter term, 1 hour, exactly the same scenario. 1 hour, 90 minutes, 15 minutes, all this fair value gap. This is a crucial one. Till then, I have no longs. Before that, we're gonna leave this fair value gap as well on 1 hour as 90 minutes. That's what I'll be watching. Okay, 15 minutes. So, right, this is important, this fair value gap and all that, right? If able to invert, and then we start looking for longs, So far, I'm not convinced. I don't want to jump early into longs. It's already quite a move. Market is quite volatile today because of all the news from the Iran and US about the Trump saying obviously he's canceling all the peace deals and stuff like that. So that's why the market, we got this massive dump to the downside. So geopolitical event, very volatile. So we need to be careful. I was measuring how many points we already up. Right. 375 points. Right. Okay. Right, guys. Market is open. Let me see. Right. 1 minute. Let me get my accounts ready as well. I want to get my accounts ready. Okay. Right. Right. All good. Okay. So anybody took a trade this morning? Anybody got into a short? Let me see value area high. So this is the main. Okay. Right. Let's see what happened when the price get into this order block here. And this is a high volume area as well. So let's see. Short London one. Okay, that's good, Steve. That's good. Yeah, I was on long and got a stop out, so -1 hour, and then I took a very quick scalp, and then I have to close the position because I have to go somewhere, so I couldn't hold the position. Even if I hold it, I would be a stop out, so better I've closed it. So I think this is the area where I go short. Obviously, I missed the whole move. I was in a long over here, back-to-back fair value gap. We go CISD, tapped into this fair value gap and going back. I just entered, I think, on this candle, stop loss here, and then straightway. Didn't take long to stop me out and just wiped. And then I missed the whole move till here. And then price went back. And then on this candle, I think on 2 minutes, yes, over here, when I got this candle, I enter over here, stop loss, and then I think I just on this candle, I closed the trade. Anyway, that was the bottom anyway, so not much. we need to be patient today because most of the move, I mean, like quite, I'm not saying like most of the move for the day is already been done, but yeah, quite a big move is happened today already. So when we have such a large move happen in London, and you know how the New York reacts, it just, you know, there's about 500 points move. And since Asia, fall for Asia, okay, from Asia high to low is about 650 points move. There's about 2%, 2.2%. If I didn't move, stop loss trade would have been full TP. Then why did you move the stop loss, Steve? Did you had a reason to move it? If you had the reason to move it, that's fine. You know, you shouldn't regret about it. But if you didn't have any reason, then yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm gonna too much noise on this chart. I don't like too messy charts, you know. So I'm gonna keep an eye on you. So just like this. All right, okay. So we leaving this fair value gap here. We leaving this fair value gap on the previous day low on CR. Okay. This is the target, right? Stop loss move to break even TP1, no regrets. Good. Good. I took a long this morning, but my stop loss to early. I mean, stop loss to entry too early. Long this morning, but long wouldn't couldn't play out. I mean, this morning. So if you were long, you got stopped out. I'm not sure what time you go long. In Asia, you mean, or over here somewhere? See this why the price is very hesitant to go up, because we are entering a very high volume nodes over here, and then obviously this order block nearly tapped into this order block. No, but we are in this fair value gap. So let's see, this is it's a nice sweep of this, look like a short, but I won't enter prematurely. I want extra confirmation, you know. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Do you have any 5 minutes fair value gap? Yes. And 2 more minutes. 2 minutes. Let's wait for a few more minutes and we'll see. I want this to be inverted, this fair value gap to be inverted, all the initial price action since the market open, and I want to see how it reacts. See, I mean, on the downside, we're not leaving any fair value gap or anything. That's why I'm not confident. Look, all those wicks on the top and bottom. So, I mean, it doesn't look like the price is ready to go down here. So that's the reason. And I'm not like very stubborn to go short as well. So I'll see how the price reacts here. If price give me some indication, maybe we can go long till the Asia high. But for that, we need to wait. Asia high is exactly about in this fair value gap, 4 hour fair value gap, and all these highs, relevant equal highs. So this fair value gap. There is no power to any of the side, to the downside or to the upside. So 2 minutes. I mean, how much is the risk here? 55 points. Mm, mm. Do we have enough risk to reward to Asia high? Look like, oh, two, yeah. All right, okay, I'm entering along here. Half risk and stop loss just below the bullish candle. I'm targeting Asia high. Let's see. Okay, my entry is 71371. 371. Right, okay. And this is the stop loss. 1.77. Let's see if I get you all. All right. By the way, half, and but I didn't enter. I enter only on my top step account, not on the Apex one. So just to be clear, I don't want to risk 20 accounts in this all that as just one. I think the copy trade into two accounts. And why I'm going a half risk is because if this whole price action is inverted, then I am very happy to go short as well. You know, this whole price action is inverted, I'll straightway go short. Okay, we tapped into this order block. I should have waited for order block to be inverted, but it's fine. Tiny risk, 50 points, 55 points. Mm. Do you also include missed setup in your journal? No, I don't. Missed is missed. If I start journaling all the missed setups and missed opportunities, probably I'll sit 10 hours a day just journaling my stuff. Missed is missed, is gone, you know what I mean? So right. after this initial aggressive push, the price is, I mean, just hesitating to go up, maybe because of this order block. And we have a 40 seconds. Let's see if we invert this 15 minutes fair value gap. We about invert this, and then I think we have 45 minutes for that. Okay, and 15 minutes for 1 hour to invert this fair value gap here. Mm-mm-mm. Looks like we gonna invert this 15 minutes fair value gap. Yes, we have inverted this fair value gap barely, barely, just by what, a little, okay, about $10. So this is inverted. So maybe price gonna come down, maybe create another fair value gap in 15 minutes. So we got this BPR now, right? Well, not confirmed yet, but look like we're gonna do this BPR here. This 15 minutes BPR on this here. So come on, push, man, push, push, push. If this candle close above here, I move my stop loss over here. I want to be aggressive with my stop loss, considering we are in this order block here. So the candle is closed above all this. So I'm moving my stop loss just over here. I don't want to risk too much. So my stop loss goes over there. If I'm stop out, that is only what, 20 points, not even 20 points. Yeah, it's very light risk. Oh, no, 20 points, 40 points, flipping out. Yeah, but still okay. I mean, after this candle close over here, I want the price need to push aggressive to the upside. If not installing and come back, then probably, I'm happy to enter again in the trade. So I have a very small risk, but I'm going to keep this risk tight. Any of you in the long, or you still waiting, looking for a long on gold? Okay. I'm struggling to hold a trade for a couple of hours and doing small retracement. 80% of the time, I close early. You're right, you close trades early. And why you experience this? Because you have a very high, like big position. You open like quite a lot of contracts. I used to have the same problem, Maria, to be honest. I mean, when I see my trade is going green in my favor, and then I just couldn't wait for the profit. When I see a profit, yeah, I just take it, book it, book it, and then I cut down on my, I mean, contracts, and then I start like start holding, because I mean normally what I do is, for example, if I have 5 contracts, I close maybe three, two here, and just leave a one runner over there, and then keep moving, managing my stop loss. You know what I mean? So that's I've been doing, and since then I have improved a lot. So if I'm in a trade, I just sit down day, like all hours and hours and hours. So try with the small size. Try with the small size. Depends, Steve. Depends. I mean, if I have a quite a lot of buffer build, for example, now I just already requested a payout from a top step, right? I have only like $1,800 on these accounts now, so I'm going small. Only 3 contracts, full size, and now I'm only 2 contracts, and okay. Yes, I'm stopped out on this, guys, so that's fine. Okay. Tapped here. Okay. I'll wait. I'll wait to price close below this. Look like a short to me, but I'll wait. Yeah, sorry what I was saying. Yeah, I requested a payout. Now, obviously, I have only $1,800 left, so I'm gonna go small till I build a little more buffer. So when I'm over 3K, 3.5K, then I start trading five contracts. Till then, only 3 contracts. No, I do not use humble funding. Singh use humble funding. Small scratch in this session, 40 points, 44 points. One more short left for today, so I'll be patient to take that shot. I mean, I had one loser and then one winner. So basically, I think I was 0.7 plus, and then I won't consider this a -1 hour because first I was a half race, second, obviously, I moved my stop loss. If my stop loss is here, I'm still in the trade, what I mean? So this is I'm like more or less just a break even at the minute. I've been using 2 contracts, but there is always more than 2 area of interest to take TP. So was thinking of was using 3. I mean, rather than area of interest, Steve, I would recommend risk management. Bring a risk management. How many points stop loss is there? How many points you risking? If your stop loss is 100 points, then I mean 3 contract is 600 quid. And if for example, this contract over here, the trade I just took I have only like 40 points. I mean 40 points, I can go five is what, like 100, 500 quid. I mean 400 quid on a 5 contracts. So that's you need to see your risk. What is your risk is. Buyers keep pushing the price, sellers keep pushing the price down, up and down. There is a fight going on here. So till this fight is clear, we have no trade. So I believe you are a full-time trader, right? Yes, I am, Maria. How many years did it take you to take this approach? Only 1 year. I started learning trading last July, actually. Before that, it was really hard for me. Before that, I was in full-time business for 15 years. I used to have a restaurants and bar, chain of restaurants and bar. In UK, I have 4 restaurants and bar around the country. So I managed for them for 15 years, and then I've sold a year ago, all of them. And I just got into a trading. Regrets? No regrets. Why regrets? I don't regret anything. Nobody pushed me here. Nobody forced me. It was my wish to do it. I sold it. I want a peace. I want a freedom. I want to travel wherever I want to and just still on something. So no regrets. I'm happy. Or no, I'm not. Yes, I can cook. Yeah, I love cooking, but I'm not chef. I didn't open the restaurant because I'm a chef. No. I cook, I pleasure cook. I mean, I cook as a pleasure, I mean? Sometimes I do. I love cooking pasta on the weekends. Have a glass of wine, start cooking pastas, and chill. My favorite cuisine. I like Italian, Indian. Indian, of course, is my best. But yeah, accepted Indian. I love Italian. Why is this boring price? I mean, guys, noise in the US is so boring price. We always have action in Asia and London. Look at this. Come on, come on. No. We are very tiny. This I'm watching this fair value gap that we're rejecting again and again, from this. Not able to close. I'm watching this, but still, I don't want. If price want to go to London low, we have plenty of room, but I want to be. I mean, if price want to drop, I want come here. Okay, leave some fair value gap, close below previous day or previous week low, leaving some fair value gap, retest, failed, and on this lag, then I probably go because I have only one short left. I don't want to waste that shot. Waste that shot doesn't mean you're going to be a winner, but I'm going to be, When did you know this kind Asia is the new New York? Yeah, that's true. When did you know this kind of trading system is the best to use for you? Open session trades? Uh, you mean my trading style, the way I trade? Yesterday's POC. Okay, let's have a look, Steve. Why not? Better I look into 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh, that's yesterday POC is just all over here on 29,539, and that is a value area high. And today's POC price stuck at today's POC just above the POC. It's looked like a acceptance above the POC. So I see here, and then we go all the way value area high, and yesterday's POC is at this level. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I mean. I do not like a lot of indicators and all those. I mean, moving averages and all those lines and drawings. I mean, I'm sort of a guy who needs like very clean charts. I don't want too much on my charts. Like, I mean, there are a few lines over here and a few boxes and nothing else. I mean, so this is how I like. So session-based liquidity and all that I've been testing, and then it looks like, yeah, this is something I understand clearly, rather than it's not very complicated to me, and I mean, it makes sense to me, I mean, so that's why I start learning more about them, and then uh, I mean, put as my like a main trading style. That's why. I know a lot of people have a lot of volumes and line here and there, and then bloody like 60 indicators everywhere, and it's hard to see through their charts. I mean, you can't see through these candles through all the stuff they have on the chart. I need something very clean, very clean. Just the price section and few boxes and lines, and that's how I trade. And I think that ICTs, and especially the style I'm doing is very, very resonate with it, you know. So do you still have a tilt? Yes, sometimes. Still am a human, you know. The rejection was from the clean order block. That's what Asia law. The same. 2 minutes order block. Okay, let's have a look. 2 minutes order block. That reject from this one you're talking about, Steve. This order block, right? 414. Yeah, this is the 414 here. Yeah, 414 one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can say this order block, and then we are into this order block, the 15 minutes order block. So we go. But it's not very, what I'm saying is very impressive sell-off from here. You know, look at the price, did nothing. So since the market opened here, just one big candle and that's it. Since then, it's half an hour. We are in this range. We are since half an hour, this range, stuck in this range. Probably this. We need to get out of this range to have a trade. Till we are in this range, I mean, this is inverted. So bearish is disrespected, bearish. Okay, bullish are respecting all this. So this is the fair value gap. You need to wait more. Patience, patience, patience. I mean, I always ask myself a question. I'm a very impatient guy, to be honest. I was actually. I mean, I'm developing the skill slowly. And I always ask, in this scenario, I always ask a question to myself and how I improved it. Okay, Amit, what's going to happen if price runs one way? I mean, if you miss the opportunity, price runs without you, what's going to happen? The worst thing what's going to happen is I miss a trade, right? That's it. Nothing else. But if prematurely FOMO into a trade, I mean, without any proper waiting, without impatiently entering, what I'm going to lose? I'm going to lose the trade. I'm going to lose the account. I'm going to lose the money. Then I'm going to go in tilt. Then I fuck up my head, mindset, psychology, everything. You know, I have to lose a lot of things. But if I'm patient, I'm going to lose only one thing. That is today's trade. But there is another opportunity. You know, there will be another opportunity tomorrow, maybe today again in the PM session, maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, maybe next week. Who cares? But there will be another opportunity. But for if I lose account, or maybe, you know, if I go on a tilt and I made a mistake, if I mean mess up my head, then it's a real damage. It's a real damage for the long run, you know. And I don't take a trading as a hobby. This is my bread and butter and my like rest of my life business. Basically, that's how I treat it. So if I treat it as a business for the rest of my life, then I should react and behave as well, you know. So no clear displacements above every time price goes and fails, you know. So and every time price comes down, goes up. So 2 minutes looks mass, 1 minute looks mass, 5 minutes looks mass. So what I'll wait, this is an important level. Let's see, price tap. We got CISD over here, even though if we get a trade over here, that's quite a big stop loss now. Wow, no chance. No chance. 215 points from here. What happened to the 4 hour? Let's see. 4 hour left, no fair value gap here. The fair value gap we were looking is no fair value gap. 1 hour is inverted. And we have this little BPR in 1 hour as well in 15 minutes. So just mark the 1 hour one. This is the BPR, 1 hour BPR here. So, okay, we left 1 hour fair value gap. 90 minutes, still we have 25 minutes. So, very boring price action, guys, very boring. Who is struggling with the, come on guys, ask me a question. Who is struggling with the, when such a price action and you have to wait longer than you think and just have to wait and wait for minutes and hours for a trade? Is anybody struggling with this? Or you are, all of you are, I mean, all of you are good in waiting? You know, liking for waiting. I wasn't as well, Iliada. I mean, you have to develop something, this skill, you know. I mean, if I was like 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, not a year ago, 6 months ago, if this price, I can flipping, I'll go up or go down and got so impatient, and then I just entertain. Yeah, it's look like, I mean, it's not happening, but I just frame into my mind, oh yeah, it's look like you're gonna go down, and just enter a short here. I mean, there's nothing look like you want to go down, is it? No, but I just, because of last 45 minutes, I was watching price, and I got very impatient, and then I start like just framing myself, yeah, price want to go down, and I see, yeah, it's look like gonna dump, and then I just enter the trade. And what happens? It's a loser, you know? Exactly. Yes, this is one of the another thing as well. You can easily, I mean, if I wasn't on the stream, what I would do is I can tap, and then I have to be on the stream. Otherwise, okay, alarm sets, and fuck it, I'll do my stuff. I read a book. I go in the kitchen, get something to eat. I eat a lot, guys. You know, get something to eat, you know, and just, you know, talk, move around, call a friend, you know what I mean? And I have an alarm set, and alarm goes off, and then that's it, you know. Of course, I'm on a stream, so I have to sit down and watch it. Guys, by the way, guys, I'm building an indicator that is relevant to my trading style. So it said this wall combined V5 and Q. So basically all my style, all the CISD order blocks, 2-minute order block, like everything into a one indicator. I'm like a halfway through, and once it's done, obviously I'll give you access to all of you guys for free, you know. Shouldn't it create more psychological problem when you completely depend on trading and close your other income? No, it's not. Why would it? No. I treat it as a business, as I said, Devanshu. For example, when I mean, take it that this way. if I still own a restaurant and bar, I open the restaurant, right, for today. Okay, I'm waiting for the customers. So none of the customers turn up, right? None of the customers came. I have staff in, I have flipping all the bills and overheads and everything is there, and no single customer came. Do I close my fucking restaurant and business tomorrow? No. Based on that, no. If I didn't make any profit one day, 1 week, 1 month, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a long-term business. Yes, yeah, I'm not manipulation. I'm doing a more order block, Steve, on the indicator order blocks, fair value gaps, especially only the fair value gaps, not any fair value gaps in between, only the fair value gaps that are responsible for sweep of any liquidity, important liquidity. So an order block as well, so important rather than any, just because you have so many indicators that, per indicator FVG and then flipping the draw the FVG all over your chart, not them, only FVGs that are with the order block and swapped some important levels and liquidity. And that's it. And plus ILM, that trade I trade, that ILM model with it, and the CISD, those CISD that are responsible to sweep the liquidity as well, right? For example, here we swapped this. For example, this is a turtle soup. We swapped it, came back, and then we had a CISD somewhere, right? Okay, this is the candle. We have sweep here. So that sort of stuff trying to build. Okay, we are tapping into this BPR. This look like here 2 minutes, 1 minute is, this is inverted on 1 minute, no use of this. Understood, thanks, just wanted your perspective. Okay, no worries. I'm watching the price, guys. I'm watching it. Let's see what happened when we get here. I don't want to go short as of yet. We are in this BPR, we are on this fair value gap. Below we have a previous day low between them. I know the stop loss is going to be high, but I won't put my stop loss over there. If I enter any short, maybe, okay, don't, maybe something this, and then I'll wait, some sort of this areas to put my stop loss to enter, right? It's a nice reaction of this order block, that's what we're talking about. It just we didn't enter because I had no confirmation. We have this inversion here. This first one here, if we enter the short and then stop loss over here, we're still in the trade. But we got inversion here as well. We got inversion now here. So no, it wasn't my trade. No. When we have very small range in London, you always get a very nice New York. Nice price action, you got some nice moves, but the already range, I mean, ATR range these days is about 700 points. That's already been played. 650 points already been played, right? So that is almost of your ATR range for the day. So when you have that whole ATR range is played, then you get this sort of price action, the chop. Very boring session. I mean, not you guys, the price I'm talking about. Anybody even short? Anybody? All right, looks like the price want to go, but I want inversion of this candle. If this candle, what, still 3 minutes. Okay. Right, guys, I gotta go now. Sorry, no trade. I mean, this price action, I have no trade. But you know what what I'm looking for. So keep an eye on this BPR here. If we get inverted, this 5 minutes fair value gap, leaving some fair value gap on 1 minute, 2 minutes, tap into that and rejection or something, and then look for London lows and the lower prices, you know. In this chart, I advise please do not take any trade because there is nothing clear in this, you know. And it just, I mean, you're going to destroy your account rather than, you know, even though if you don't get any trade today, still fine, you know. I mean, it's not end of the day. You always get another trade tomorrow or something, you know. So happy trading, trade safe, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Well, any questions before I leave? Anyone? I'll wait for a few seconds. 100%. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful, patient, no rushing. It's not end of the world today. So, you know, always trade in, I mean, okay, all right, okay, no questions. Then thank you so much, guys. Iliada, I'm on your query. I'm gonna sort it out today. I already sent a message to them, and I'll chase up again. You know, if I don't receive anything, any reply by end of the day, I'll send them an email again, and I'll sort it out for you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Have a nice day.